Hey everyone, this is Malika McClinton. I'm making a quick testimonial video about my experience with the Cherish sanitary napkin. So I'm so thankful. I have to give praise to the Most High about this product because this product changed my life. I was receiving information about the store brand tampons and pads and just the risks and damages it was doing to us women. I had to stop using tampons. I was using tampons because I'm very active and I don't really like the feel of the pads as far as just they irritate my skin, and when I want to wear certain things it's just not comfortable, and I just don't really like, feeling the flow of my cycle. I'm kind of germophobic, so I didn't know what I was going to resort to, but I couldn't use tampons anymore because I care about my health. And I have a son, I want to live a long life, and I want more kids, so I had to cut that out. And so when I got my hands on Cherish, I was just so thankful because the testimonies that I was hearing, I was just shocked, and I just wanted to see how this was going to work out for me. And last month I got to have my first experience with Cherish, and I was just amazed because when I'm on my cycle, I am not the easiest person to deal with. I'm emotional. My back is hurting. My stomach is hurting. It feels like someone is pulling my insides. It's just bad, and my head is hurting. And I just want to shut out the world. I don't want to do anything. But when I got my hands on these Cherish, what I noticed was they were seamless and it was comfortable. You couldn't really see it through my pants, so I was happy about that. And as I was going about my day, I was still getting things done or whatever, but I was real conscious, so I went to the bathroom to check to see how it was, and I was just shocked that it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I was still kind of dry. It wasn't really as much as I thought it was going to be on top. You know how that works, as women. And it wasn't that messy, and it didn't really have no odor, so I was excited about that. But I still changed it out because I didn't want to have to come back in the next 20-30 minutes to check on it or whatever. So I was like, okay, this might work for me. And as I'm going out my day, I didn't realize that I wasn't complaining about my back aches. I wasn't complaining about my stomach hurting or just wanting to lay down and go to sleep. I was just fine. So I was like, wow, like my mood is not as bad as I thought it was going to be. So I was like, okay, this is crazy, but it's happening. And as I went to sleep, overnight I used it, and I woke up, it wasn't just overflowing off the pad, it wasn't a big mess. So I was excited about that. So just using this product, I was like, yes, this is a game changer. I'm so happy. And I can say that I was only on my cycle for like 4 days. I'm normally on my cycle for like 5 to 7 days, and I'm normally cramping from 2 to 3 days. I was only cramping for a day and a half. And I also had a shorter cycle, and I always want a short cycle because I don't really like being on my cycle. I just want to get up and go, and I have to keep constantly going to the bathroom. So I just love everything about Cherish. I only used 6 to 7 out the whole 10 pack. It's 10 in a pack, so I was happy about that. Normally, if I used the store brand, I would have had to get like the pack of 20 or so. So that was my first testimony, and I'm using it now because this is my second month of using Cherish, and I'm so happy. I just got my hands on the panty liner, so I can't wait to use that. But I felt it was just as soft and small, and I was just like, I'm not going back to store brand. I'm not. This is it for me. If I have to use tissue and napkin, I will. But yes, ladies, we have another way. I'm so glad I have a testimony of my own to share.